Good afternoon, YouTube family. It's good to be back. I missed on yesterday, but I still had guests at my house, and everyone is gone as of today. I have been overwhelmed and trying to entertain and meet uh, your guests' needs and trying to figure out what to do so they don't be bored. It's been really a challenge, but I'm glad that my sister came down from Philly and visited me, and I met a new niece, and it was a real interesting time, but it's a rememberable time because uh, we're all family, and that's what the holidays are about. Families getting together, and then sometimes we get together, we do get on each other's nerves, and that is a fact. Don't have to lie about it. So me feeling overwhelmed has been um, probably something that I have felt for a couple of days because after Thanksgiving, it was over. All the work you put in trying to make people content and satisfied, it's not easy. But I decided to just do what I had to do and try to keep it moving. But it got the best of me sometimes. So that is true. But I still try to save face and do the right thing. And people do get upset with you sometimes when you can't give them what they really want, or you say something that may help them. It's a issue sometimes. But as an adult, we have to roll with the punches. We have to know when to hold them and when to fold them and when to let them go. So I'm just out here trying to make up for some time to clear my head and see what I need to do next because I want to put up my Christmas tree, and that's going to be a challenge because I have problem with my knee. I need knee surgery, and I'm trying not to do it around the holidays, but after the holidays, I don't know which one is best, but I know the pain is getting greater and greater. So I'll come back to you and we'll talk about that later because we'll see what the Lord says. So today I'm praying that you take care of a very special person, and that person, by the way, I mean you. You are that special person. Take care of you, and we've been taking care of everybody else. I know a lot of us have over the holidays. We made sacrifices and put our wants and wishes aside to try to give our family and friends some joy and give them some entertainment and relaxation, which they needed. And finally, be strengthened by the Lord and by his vast strength. That's Ephesians 6 and 10. So I just want to say that it's a little chilly out here, and I just got from church, and I changed my clothes and just tried to unwind a bit. I need to run out for a couple minutes or an hour or so, but I just want you to know that I am thinking of you, and I hope and pray you're thinking about me and praying for me because we need each other. And I know that life is not simple, and I know that during this time a lot of people are depressed, and dealing with depression is a serious business, and we should seek some help. If we can't come out of it in a week, talk to somebody, find out what you really need to do, and just try to get your head clear and see what can happen, because I surely feel like that myself. But I think that things are going to work out. I just got to hold on until the next moment. If I can do that, then I can be all right. I will be all right. I know I can. I know I will. I shall be okay. And one thing that really concerns me and bothers me is that when people talk about, oh, you're not like your mother wouldn't do this or your mother would do that, I want people to know that I am not my mother. part of my mother's in me and part of my father's in me. So I don't know how people judge you or look at you like that, but I get tired of hearing that. And it's my mom was a great person, but I cannot walk those long shoes that she had. She was a business person. She was a beautician. She had a shop, her own business, and she did well. And she met thousands of people before she died, and she did hair and loved it. And I'm not in that profession, but I do have some interests that she had. And I cannot satisfy everybody wants that loved her to try to be that person for them. They have to hold on to what she gave them while she was living. I cannot do that. I have friends and I have a life and I have a journey that I'm on, and I'm trying to fulfill my purpose. So she fulfilled her purpose before she passed. So I was proud of her. And she will always have food on Sundays, enough food to feed the whole church at times. And then she would give people, loan them money, give them food out of her freezer if they needed it. Or if they needed to stay overnight, she would make room for that. I tried to do some of that, but my mom was married to a different man than what I'm married to. So what works for her and did work for her in the past, it may not work for me. And that's what people don't understand. And it has driven me batty. Just trying to tell people, stop comparing me to my mother. You can't bring her back. I am who I am. If you can't love me for me, then you really don't care about me. That's all I'm saying. I hurt just like she hurt. And I let people push me just like they pushed her a lot. But I put the seatbelt on and said enough is enough. I'm a little stronger in that area because my mom was very loving, and she always said to me, honey, don't worry about it. Because she said, I may be dead and gone, but before they leave this world, they're going to see it again. They're going to reap what they sow, and I may be dead and gone. She said that to me so many times. And I've seen it happen so many times with people that she knew that God was going to have to fix it and not her. And she didn't take vengeance out on people. And I want people to know that I am who I am. Let me be who I am. I'm trying my hardest to live the best life and a good life. Trying to be a Christian, to love everybody in spite of their ways and in spite of how they act and treat me. I try to treat them better. So I'm asking those across YouTube, if you felt this way, let me know in your comment, because life is too short to live in the past. I'm trying to have a future, and my future looks great. And I thank God for just healing me and delivering me and setting me free, because I am His and He is mine. And I don't make no excuses for who I am, because anything that's wrong, I pray and ask God to help me with it. The things that I know and the things I don't know, He brings correction. So we just want to say, anybody that's feeling like they're overwhelmed and feeling like they are depressed, that there is hope, because we are our own person. And God created us individually, and we are an original. And He did not clone us. And that's what it sounded like to me. People want me to be cloned to be like my mother. I'm sorry, friends. I can't be my mother, but I do have some of her ways and some of her creative ideas that she stored in me before she left. She taught me a lot of valuable lessons in life, and I am now realizing that I see it every day. And I know sometimes when things happen, I think about what she would do and what she would say. And that gives me strength. And with the help of God, I shall be all right. I shall come forth one day as pure gold. But I haven't made it to heaven yet. And there's no perfect people. So I say today, you two friends, I love you, and but God loves you more. And that I do care about your life and what is going on in your life. So be strong and love people around you in spite of how nasty or how unconcerning they are. Just let them know that God loves them and just sometimes walk away and let it be. I thank you for listening to me today because I had to get that off my chest, and it's painful sometimes when I think about it. But I didn't always. I can't share with everybody because you'll get beat up, and I'm tired of being beat up by people. And I thank God that God loves me and He comes to see about me. So today I say thank you, and I hope to be back to see you another day with some encouraging words. Just had to get this off my chest. And I said good night and good evening. And be blessed because the Lord does care for you. And share your trouble with Him and He will work it out. Bye bye.